Hi lovely earth signs, welcome to Joy Energy Tarot. I'm Jenny. This is your intuitive guided reading for the week of the 4th till the 10th of July. Now if this resonates with you, please push like, subscribe and notify. If it doesn't, that's fine, go and watch another lovely reader. Okay, if you've got the 4 in your birth chart, you like things to be organised and planned. You like to make lists and work your way through them. This goes through to the 10th. If you've got a 10 or a 1, you're one of the thinkers. You're original. You like doing things your own way. But if things go a bit wrong or you feel a bit down, you can have ideas and thoughts running around in your head and becoming quite depressed, overthinking things. Right, I've already done all the shuffling to save time and the asking, so the video is not too long. I've got the tarot cards here, and then I've got lovely oracle messages from Tony Carmine Salerno for Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus, and our lovely animal spirit cards from Stephen Farmer. Okay, so you start the week off where you're quite overwhelmed with everything. Your emotions, you've got so many emotions running around, you can't make your mind up what you're feeling, what you want to do, where you want to go. It doesn't matter what a choice you make, because you'll always be led to be on the path you're meant to be on to achieve what you need to achieve, the lessons that you need to learn. But I feel I get that when you're feeling like this card to me is saying to you, like, you've got all of these choices, focus on one, okay? Just try and focus, like make a list, work out your priorities and focus on one thing at a time, and then maybe cross them off as you do them. I've done this before and then put the piece of paper away and gone back a month later. When you're overwhelmed and you can't think of what to do, write down everything, and then I've gone back a month later. It can be just little things like spraying the weeds, but there's too many jobs or too many choices. And then I've gone back later and I've actually done them all by writing it down and working through a list, because you're needing a rest at the moment. This is where you will calm your mind down. You're needing that rest. Looking out for signs as well. This is why we've got the feathers on here. So when you're out walking or whatever you're doing, you look for signs that mean something to you. It could be butterflies, it could be feathers, it could be tuis or birds, to show you that your angels and your guides are with you and they are guiding you. But at the moment, you're just needing that bit of time out and that bit of rest. And actually, it's right next to the Hermit. So you guys definitely need a rest. So this rest will bring about a healing for you. And that's why it's drawn in the lovely green. Look how gorgeous and green it is. By resting, you'll get clarity of mind again. Your thoughts, instead of racing all over the place, will calm down, and you'll be able to see things in a pattern and see things more clearly. But you do need to take time out to receive enlightenment, to sort through these things. But this can be just walking in the garden, sitting in the garden peacefully, down by the beach, a little walk in the bush, anywhere by yourself, away from all the distractions, so that you can get the answers that you're seeking. Because by the next card that leads on to is happy family, happy home, feeling safe and secure. This is like a 11 card. It's meant to be. So this is about happy relationships, and that gives you that safeness and that security in the relationship, gives you the freedom to go ahead and do other things. Just be careful though with 4s that you don't get stuck and don't get too bored. So don't forget to go and do some nice things to cheer yourself up as well, and to break out of being just stuck at home. You have got the Queen of Swords here. This is where now you're able to see clearly. You're rising above past issues or things like that. This is a reminder to tell you that you are really good at what you do. You have learnt through the school of hard knocks. Don't underestimate your own ability. This is a card now where you can cut through any BS, keep emotions out of a situation and focus on where you want to go and where you want to be. You're rising above any chaos or turmoil that's going on down here on earth. You've risen above it. You can see clearly. You can cut through the BS, and you're focusing on now where you want to go, moving forward, which is enabling you to come out of this horrible, dark, foggy period you've been in for the last, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, perhaps 6 years for some of you. Just this dark, awful feeling of, needing to get away. So this is you now coming out of the dark into the light. You're being guided from above. Your angels and guides and ancestors are looking after you, or you've become enlightened as well. You feel a lot more clearer about things, and now you're going to be able to feel more stable about where you want to be and what you're doing. Then you've got this offer coming in. This is a card of breaking through any illusions or disillusions. It's like something coming in, an offer, an invitation, or just got love coming into you, and you're having to look into that cup and work out to do with your own situations, break through any illusions or disillusions you have about them. Okay, you are being looked after. That's why they're saying to like focus in and use your intuition. And you have got the strength to cope with all of it. So even though people might knock you back or put you down, or create havoc for you, now you've risen above that, but you're needing a rest and a healing. It's giving you the strength to move forward. And all this, these things we go through build up our own inner strength. And you are so strong. You're much stronger than what other people realise, and you yourself. So just remember that you are strong. And then covering the week is lovely, really. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing. Go with the wheel, go with the flow, because there's a new opportunity coming up that will help you move forward in your life. This is like a life-changing situation. Or a life-learning situation, I should say. Some sort of information or offers coming in, and it's going to help you move forward into something different, something new. You're wondering though, am I good enough to do this, or have I got enough money, or this is a card of feeling lack. So overcome that. 5 is change, freedom, choice. Whenever you feel like this, for any reason, change it with a positive affirmation. Money always flows easily to me. Happy outcomes flow easily in my favour. Happy outcomes to any disagreements or whatever you're focusing on, with this focusing here. So turn the affirmation round that healing flows easily to me, or a situation flows easily in my favour. Something like that. You get the idea. Right, just one more clarifier, I think. Yep, the World. Fantastic. And the Ace of Wands. Great. So you're overcoming that stuck feeling, excuse me, worn out, tied down, to do with the home, stuck at home or whatever. You've got the beginning of a new project, something you're going to do that's going to, you're going to be learning something new that's going to help you personally grow. It's the beginning of something physical too. So something's going to happen. You've got the Fool card there. It can be just something minor, but it's something that's going to be good for you and make you feel a lot better. And you're entering into a new chapter. This is the universe looking after you. Your guides and ancestors are working for you. The world is your oyster. So go forth and enjoy yourself. Okay, we have got guiding messages now for Virgo from the lovely Tony Carmine Salerno. You guys have got perception. Perception, that's you. So Virgo, beautiful channeled art and messages from Tony. Okay, be aware. Someone you're attracted to has a tendency to use others to fill their own void. To some extent, this is true of most relationships. However, in this particular case, the void wanting to be filled is insatiable. Nothing you say or do will ever be enough, so tread carefully, Virgo. Don't allow yourself to be drawn into other people's problems. All is not the way it is presented. Use your intuition and trust your natural instincts. Yes, be careful of that, because there's always two sides to a story. I've been caught like that before, where you really believe what someone's telling you, that there's actually an ulterior motive or another side to the story, and it's completely different from what you thought. In spite of its problems, a valuable lesson will be derived from this relationship as you realise that we are each responsible for our own well-being. Taking on another's emotional baggage is of no help to anyone, so remain emotionally detached, Virgo, and use your sixth sense. Wow, what an important message. Okay, and your animal spirit is deer. Be kind to yourself and others. So while you're detaching, you can still be kind, but don't forget to be kind to yourself, okay? Okay, and who's next? Capricorn. Right, Capricorn. Oh, wish I had this one, Capricorn. Sacred sexuality. I love this card. Isn't that gorgeous? Sexual energy is perhaps the strongest motivating force that we humans possess. Yet this energy is also one of the most misunderstood and misused energies. Sexual energy, when honoured and combined with love, takes on a sacred form and becomes an extraordinary power. This form of sexual energy is the greatest creative force on the planet. Great achievements in all areas of life are possible when we learn to control and direct our sexual energy towards a particular endeavour. Sacred sexuality is a spiritual merging of two souls. This merger may be physical or spiritual, or it can be purely spiritual one. Both are equally valid and powerful, Capricorn. Sacred sexuality is also a communion with the divine. Reflected through one another, you come face to face with the God Goddess of all creation, God Goddess of all there is. It is through such a union that you soon experience a most profound sense of love and bliss. This experience will have a profound effect on your life. Honour it, for it is truly sacred. Thank the universe for this blessing. Woohoo! Lucky Capricorn. And your animal spirit is crow. Believe in magic. Believe in magic. Woohoo! What an exciting week for you guys. And Taurus, you have got crucifixion. It's not as bad as it sounds. Look at the beautiful nature. This is you guys. This is definitely you, Taurus. You are causing yourself much unnecessary suffering by thinking that you need to improve in some way. Actually, I think you guys have had this before on and off over the few months. Before you can find peace and fulfillment. For much of your life, you've tried to hide the parts of you that you don't think are lovable. Yet the things you repress or hide resurface through external situations until you learn to accept and love them. A world of infinite possibilities awaits you if you can just learn to be yourself and love yourself as you are. Louise Hay's message reinforces that too. Inside you, there is a shining star. Allow the light of your star to shine forth and you'll find that people will love you just as you are. Over the coming weeks, pay close attention to your thoughts. When you find yourself thinking negatively or fearfully, consciously transform that thought into a loving one and continue doing this until the cycle is broken. Yes, you can break that with your affirmations. This will take time, dedication, and perseverance, but the rewards will eventually be very good or great. Okay, Taurus? And your animal spirit is bear. Stand up for yourself. Okay, so maybe some of you are in situations where people put you down, which make you not feel that you're good enough. So stand up for yourself. Stand your ground and stand up for yourself because you are beautiful just the way you are. Don't listen to any naysayers. Okay, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. Blessings to you all. Have a wonderful week. Ka kiri anō. See you all again. Bye.